Hey fight fans, welcome back again to another episode with the African Fighters. And in today's episode, yes, it is another chance for your boy Nkosi Ndebele to get another title shot at the Brave Bantamweight World Championship. Yes, just to put this into perspective, this might just be the most booked and cancelled fight of 2023. Nkosi Ndebele has been booked to fight Jose Torres 4 times in 2023. That's how much these two guys have prepared for each other. That's how long these guys have been wanting to beat the crap out of each other. Jose Torres and Nkosi Ndebele can wake up tomorrow and be fully prepared for each other. It is something they've thought about doing for a very, very long time. Yes, last time out we did get a spectacle. It was one hell of a fight, winning by split decision Jose Torres. A lot of people did not agree with that decision. Some other people thought it was fair, and some other people thought Jose Torres won the last round and therefore he won the fight. Anyways, all of that in the past, it is time for a rematch. On the 15th of December, Nkosi Ndebele will get a chance at redemption against Jose Torres. Now, without further ado, let's jump right into how these two fighters match up and give you the tale of the tape. Alright, these two guys have come through the same process. Nkosi Ndebele prided himself as being Brave CF through and through. He's come a long way in the process. A very long, rangy bantamweight fighter. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with amazing reach. Has a record of 6-2, with his most recent loss coming against the man he will be going up against, Jose Torres. Jose Torres, on the other hand, 12-1-1, a very decorated mixed martial artist, shorty as they like to call him, a really good grappler, really adept on the floor in a cage. Did get a shot at the UFC. He's 1-1 in the UFC, well traveled, trains with current champion of Bellator, Patchy Mix. He did manage to steal a victory from Nkosi Ndebele after losing the first and the second round, but coming back strong in the championship rounds to prove himself worthy. Alright, just like we saw in the last fight, Nkosi will control the striking if the fight stays standing, and he will come out victorious as long as he can keep this fight away from the mat. He did see a lot of success in round 1 and round 2. Shorty does seem to start quite slowly in most of his fights, likes to make reads. Nkosi, on the other hand, is a very talented striker, has a lot of cards up his sleeves, can pull out a kick or a punch from any angle. I mean, his Muay Thai is absolutely amazing. However, as we saw in the last fight, he needs to improve on his takedown defense, and not just utilizing the skill of not getting taken down, but also just knowing when to engage and when not to engage. Sometimes he gets a little bit too excited, engages at the wrong moment, gets backed up against the cage, and then this is where the wrestlers thrive. You have no escape route, you cannot circle out, you are backed up against the fence, they've got you where they want you, and then you've put yourself in a really precarious situation. We did see him get hip tossed twice in that fight, which is something you would expect him to see coming this fight. However, that is not the only way this fight can progress to the mat. Shorty is very elite at what he does. However, Nkosi just needs to find a way to keep that fight within striking distance, and the more he does that, the better his chances of winning. I mean, there is nobody on planet Earth who will look at this fight and tell you that Nkosi cannot come out victorious, not after what we saw in the last fight. However, his coaches, his corner, they've come out to say he has improved tremendously in his wrestling game. He knows what he's doing on the floor and all of that. However, going up against somebody who's been wrestling his whole life, somebody who relies on wrestling to win matches, it's going to take a lot more than improvement over the last couple of years to be better than that person on the floor. His best chances of winning this fight is probably standing. We've seen him absolutely dominate fights, brutalize people with his kicks, with his hands. He does have good power in those hands. He can knock you out at any given moment. Yes, your guard has always got to be up when you're up against Ndebele Nkosi. Alright, as far as predictions go, I think he's going to go out there this time and get the job done. He did make a lot of errors in the previous fight. I mean, even Shorty came out to say that Nkosi made some big errors in his interview leading up to this fight. I'm sure Nkosi is aware of the errors that he made. They will have worked on these errors, these basic errors, to make sure that they do not repeat themselves. But I think Nkosi has a very big chance of claiming gold and becoming the Bantamweight World Champion of Brave CF. Brave CF 80 is going down on the 15th of December. Mark your calendars. This is going to be one hell of a fight. These two guys never seem to disappoint. So let us know, leave your comments in the comment section who you think is going to come out victorious, what round you think this is going to end. And for our prediction, we are going with Nkosi to win this by knockout in round 4. Yes, you heard that on the African Fighters. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section. We will see you in another episode. Bye for now.
Come on, Africans!